What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Let's go. You know what's crazy? I straight hijacked this song. I don't even know who sing it or where it go to. If you watching this video, I got my left arm out. Just fresh, I swear, fresh off the table. But I think it's a table, right? Table of getting my tattoo finished. It's been a sleeve, and I've been working on it for a month, yo. Shout out to Ink over there. You can find what is it? Ink Monster on Instagram. I think it's with 2 R's. Okay. Go over there, check my peoples out. So if you see it, it was well put together, man. You know, we put together some real serious art, and plus included with the one that I had already on, which I think it was like some kind of not a crescent, but like a tribal. Yes, a tribal. I think it's like a werewolf or a werewolf or a lion. I'm not sure. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Let's get to it. Let's stop playing around with these cats, all right? Because it ain't funny out here. But hold up one second, because I can actually come right back. I don't know what the screen looking like. I don't know if it's looking at me or not, but I gotta. So how was everybody doing? How was life treating you? Today's show, we talking about, I got some images I want to pull up. So just hold on tight, everybody. Hold on tight. Okay, let's send that. Let's download that. It's been a good week. It was if you live in the Atlanta area, you know that we had a little snowstorm, which was kind of crazy, yo, because you know you usually don't get snow, but it was snow. Goddamn it! People was out of work, flights was canceled, all that fly stuff. Click here. All right, let's get back to it. So today's show, I want to talk about this thing even record me though. Just getting my maps together. Okay, this is episode 297. The title is Death of the Internet. Now, if you don't believe the internet is dying, you will believe about the end of this show. Shout out to the first time listeners. Shout out to everybody on the LR Pod Network watching it on Patreon. $2 a month. Get a lot of stuff. BHO over there. Are we eating or what over there? The new series Monster Squad over there. What's Monster Squad? Yo, Monster Squad is basically I go with people to crazy places in the world, castles. You know, I want to go for Monster Squad, yo. I want to go to Vlad the Impaler's castle. I think it's in Hungary or Romania. If anybody know about that spot, ever been there, hit me up, okay? You can, I guess, email me at I am Lenny Reed, contact@gmail. Hit me up, yo. I want to know about that. And a couple other crazy places. Plan on going to Alcatraz. I think that's how you say it. You know, probably do some neighborhood stuff, some stuff in Atlanta, see if there's any. I know it's some hunting shit in Atlanta. So we just playing around with it. Monster Squad and all the other series on the LR Pod Network, only on Patreon, and that's only $2 a month. So let's get to the show, man. Why do I think the internet is dying? First of all, I want to give a rest in peace to TikTok. TikTok is a good, you know, I guess, what do you call that? Like a social media site? It's pretty dope, man. YouTube, I mean, YouTube still could. Instagram is fucking trash. X is trash. Because it's already saturated. It seems like TikTok, you can just put in a hashtag, yo, you got 4,000 followers like overnight. You can probably still do that on Instagram, but it got like a little bend to it, so it's a little hard to do. So if you already set up, and another thing I hate about Instagram, I want to post something, right? I want to post something. You post a video, that shit is a reel. Bro, I didn't want to post a reel. I wanted to post a post, not a reel. Okay? Goddamn. For real? Anyway, we are seeing a turning point of the internet. The internet is real scary, man. It's just that it was one dude I seen, he posted his flight online and niggas canceled his flight, yo. Yo, that is so funny. He posted his flight online and they canceled it. Somebody was watching his stream, canceled the flight. That showed you how the internet is. It's scary, man. Internet is scary. My arm is on fire. If you see little red spots up there, this shit is lightning fire. So that's why I got the glasses on, so y'all don't see the hurt in my eyes, yo. Because my arm is on fire. But you got to understand something. They're using voices now. It's like an app where you can use celebrity voices, right? So imagine, well, they already had a technology. So the crazy part is, imagine if, I don't know, they have your voice say some crazy shit. You be like, hey, me. And it's your voice, right? Okay. You can probably skate out of that 9 times out of 10 because you can say that's technology, or definitely to a lot of people that's old school. They probably don't see how that technology is available. So they probably still blame you for some shit. But for the people that sort of know what's going on, you know, they know everything. It's different. Like it's different. So to the people that have an idea or sort of follow technology, they will probably know it's bullshit. But the crazy thing is they are starting to put, you know, they can put your face on a video. Like they can have you at the scene of the crime, yo. So just say you rush a bank, shoot a couple people in the bank, look straight at the camera, cover your face, and get out the bank. Right? Just say this happened in your neighborhood, probably a neighborhood over. But you was actually home. There's no witnesses that you was home. You was just fucking home watching TV. But somehow somebody wanted to, you know, set you up, set you astray, right? And they got your info. And all of a sudden, police coming to your house, you get locked up. You have to explain, listen, that's not me. And they saying, hey, we got you on camera. You like, yo, that's not me. So we get into a point where, you know, you're not going to be able to trust anything. I mean, we going off of how somebody can say something wild on social media and then say their site was hacked, right? And another crazy thing about why I know the internet is dying, people saying the internet is full of bots. It's not like a lot of people's not really onto internet. Like just say if you got Instagram, right? Instagram is probably full with billions of bots, but only a couple 100 million people. So the bots commenting on your stuff, and it's just the bots just moving around like bots do, right? So you would never know that the Instagram is full of bots. And maybe one day it will only be full of bots. So I think we sort of like at the curving point of the internet, and it seemed like we always, you know, right in the mix of shit, right in the time for some shit to go weird. So I think we in that period of time that, you know, shit is going weird. So it will be able to scan your locations. Right? You got all the rings talking to each other. I mean, I know this is, you know, probably normal shit, but the ring can tell you if somebody got a package in their hand and laid it on your floor or your ground in front of your door. Package has been delivered. That's the message you get. So you got all of these systems that's coming. It's just getting crazier and crazier. But I warn people, you can go back years. I warn people how the system will get. Now, I think it's still ways to make money, and the internet probably revolutionized entrepreneurs. Definitely TikTok, YouTube, and all that. You got people making $20,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month. And we know you can't make that in no regular 9 to 5, no regular warehouse, whatever. You can't make that. It's impossible. Even regular sales, selling cars or some shit like that, selling plates, you can't make that. So the internet has been a realm of happiness for a lot of people. Some people, sex tapes been blasted on internet. It is sort of like fucked them up or it helped them. It depends on the situation. So the internet did its job. But I think it's going to a part where it will start to break down society. And unfortunately, you're not going to believe shit that come across that screen. I mean, they're going to have somebody like me that's talking in front of the camera that you would consider a podcaster, right? The whole image of this person would be made up. It's going to look like me. It's going to talk like me. But that thing has nothing. It's nothing. Nothing about it is real. Because if all you have to do is make somebody like this, sitting in a chair with a mic in their face and a black backdrop, right? Put that in a program and the words coming out my mouth is being heard. It's like I'm really saying them. That's all you need. You don't have to get nobody get up walking around and having interviews and shit. That's basically what it is. So that would be the new realm of the internet, right? So we have to. Damn, I look like RoboCop in this camera. Anyway, that's just what we're dealing with. Now, once they do your voice, which they're doing now, and they slowly add the pics, and they will be able to place you anywhere in the world, right? Some old James Bond shit. You over there, you didn't massacre the whole church or school, right? And you was home chilling or at work. Now, the good thing is if you're somewhere with somebody around a time period and you're actually on camera and a whole shift or a boss or somebody can vouch for you. But if it's just your girl, you might still have to do some proving on that. Because, they know the wife, the family will basically, lie for that person. But it's a couple other things that I came across my screen and I wanted to share it with y'all. And let me see if I can pull it up. But this shit scared the fuck out of me. And I don't usually get scared a lot, but this one did it. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Okay. Let's open it. Here we go.
About with some pretty insanely brilliant people is quantum computing.
Oh, yes.
And this new Google quantum computer that can do it, essentially the way a quantum computer works, a problem that would take thousands of years for every computer on Earth to solve.
I've read that.
It can solve in a second.
Yeah.
Something that can take more years than you literally can understand. It could be solved in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I read that.
It's insane. And this is where it gets really weird. The way it was explained to me, and we should have to Google how quantum computers work and why people connect them to the multiverse so I don't fuck this up. But the idea is that they're pulling answers from different universes simultaneously. They don't even completely understand how this is working. But the amount of power in computing is incomprehensible.
Yeah.
Like you're only looking at it and there's numbers, you could write all those numbers out, but your brain's not capable of grasping really what's going on. Yeah. And it's probably the biggest breakthrough technologically in human history by a long stretch. And it's all happening without most people even being aware of what the implications are. So see if you can Google an explanation of how quantum computers work.
I'll mute myself. So basically what he's saying is Google created a super like a computer chip that did a I guess a question, right? A math question that would take, I don't know, Google's whatever years, a long fucking time. And it did it in a few hours. And basically what they're saying that it was able to get that information from up, because if there's multiple universe, I'm in a multi universe, right? Just say I'm probably a cop, or I died when I was 7. It's anything that could happen did happen in these multiple universes to me. I was president. I was Pablo Escobar. I was the biggest drug dealer in the world, right? So basically saying that on some TV shit, basically, all of these computer chips somehow in different multiverses communicated with each other to give the answer. And that's why the answer was so quick, because it happened all of these universes simultaneously to get the answer. Now, how is that possible, right? But let me finish. And I think I got an answer somewhat on how that is possible, and to bring light to it a little bit.
Was it Mark Andreessen that was explaining to us that it's pulling from different universes?
No, that
Who was that?
Being talked about in the wording of the Willow description.
Right.
But I also, just to add, when I was reading about this, they said that these benchmark numbers are coming off of Google's own data. Like they're the ones that set like the scale of what some of the quantum.
Are you skeptical? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just
no. Are you calling bullshit on Google?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. No. I'm just a grain of salt, like just to say that, like I think they used tillions is the number or something like that. Septillion. That no one even can grasp that.
Yeah,
that's just based, but that's a number based off of their formula too.
Right.
That's all.
Right. What is the definition of how it works? The way it pulls from multi universes.
I think I'm trying to find it, but I think the understanding I got from it was it's just too powerful to get from our universe alone. You'd have to have more than one, and I don't like. That's just
like, what does that mean?
How do
they even
exactly? What does that mean? Right. What is that thing that they have? And if you ever seen the chip itself is very small.
Yeah.
It's like the size of a saltine cracker.
Yeah.
And then this entire mechanism around it is just the insane amount of cooling.
Okay, I think I have something for that. Me doing what I do, and I've been playing with this stuff for years. So I think I've found at least some glim hope that this can possibly be. This is the theory also. So getting something to talk to each other in different realms of reality. Realms of reality, right, is something that's so that you probably see it out of some Star Wars shit or Star Trek or something like that, right? But scientists also have something similar that could make this possible. And the crazy thing is, by they looking or distorting things, information like that is crazy. Now, why could they be putting this out? Like he just said after that clip, is their stock went up. Could that be a reason to say something like that? I remember Google had AI that was talking to each other, and it started speaking their own language, and they had to shut it down. Now, could Google just be putting out these stories, to make everything look sweet and make their company juice up a little bit and make them seem like they are at the lead of technology? 1,000% thing that I think is true. Google is at the lead of technology. You gotta understand something. We Google shit. That we ask Google questions. Google give us answers. Okay. And if that's not the right answer, we re-ask the question. So you have millions, billions of people asking Google questions. So you put that info into some kind of algorithm computer, right? This computer basically knows what everybody is thinking. It knows what everybody is thinking. You remember before where you probably went to get a gun or something from the gun store, and you either had a guns license or you have to wait a week or so, and they'll call you back. You got to leave the gun though. We'll call you back when you go through and everything's straight, and we call that shit is automatic, right? You fill out for something, you got the little hand going in a circle. Just wait a second. You about to find out if you're approved or not. It's instant now. So it just seemed like technology takes the legwork, the time out of it. And that's something we've been asking for, but we've been fucking up because when we trying to slow it down, now we want to say, yo, slow it down, yo. Yo, I want something that can heat my food up real quick. Microwave. All right, slow it down, man. I'm lazy as fuck. I want something to drive for me. I want my car to drive for me. All right, we getting too ahead of ourselves now, man. Yes. This is all for us humans. This is all we did. And I think we have awoken something way bigger than we can imagine right now. And if you are here to experience that, and hopefully I'm here because I'm with the shits, I already knew it was coming anyway. All right, so let me get back to this and then I can continue. The thing that Google just did, right? What can make something communicate with each other simultaneously in different locations? Let me see here. Let me see what I got. I think y'all don't like this.
Entanglement communications.
Yes, I don't think most people understand what I'm about to say anyway, but I will. The way quantum entanglement works is that you can take two particles, quantum entangle them, and then take those two particles and move them at any distance in the cosmos. And let's just say, for example, if you quantum entangle two electrons and you have them spinning in the same direction, and then you take one of those electrons and you shoot that thing out 100,000 light years from the original. If you then rotate the spin on the one electron, if you modify it so that its spin changes, the quantum entangled electron at any distance will simultaneously, in no time, switch its rotation also because they're quantum entangled. So these communication systems are taking advantage of this aspect of quantum mechanics that most people can't wrap their heads around, and this is what they're utilizing. It's just the new level of science that affords us the ability to communicate at any distance instantaneously.
Did you hear that, guys? You can communicate at any distance simultaneously. Does that sound like the same thing? I got to give the mad scientists laugh on this. Yeah, we fucked. We are fucked. Because think about this, and I always wanted to say this before, and I probably said this a few times. If you keep messing around, you're going to find out that you was tugging too hard, okay? If you pull it on the cord, you're going to figure out that you're going to pull the cord out the socket, and whatever you was watching is going to go off. Now, let's throw this scenario out there. We are in a simulation, which is probably the biggest computer, the strongest computer ever. Now, could these computers, chips, could that also be a sign that we are in, some kind of simulation, and that this simulation is played in different universes, and they all connected, just like a network. It's all connected, just like all of these is on basically some form of godly, high technology of Wi-Fi. Could it be? Oh yeah, we getting headache style today. We going headache style today, everybody. So now imagine that we are finding stuff out, keep finding stuff out, getting closer and closer. All right. Now, let's put that into game form. You sitting there, you playing GT3 or GT5 is about to come out. Right? You playing a game. You walking down the street and you just doing ruckus, jumping the curve, hitting people. The car gets stuck or something. You get out the car. I walk up to you. Hey, man, you almost hit me, you little bitch ass motherfucker. You play. And you keep walking. You probably beat him up and keep walking. All right. All of a sudden, you start walking down the street and he's following you. He was like, that's not right, man. That's not right. I'm stuck in this game and y'all just keep killing us off. And you like, the hell? What they put in this? What they put in this program? It is a new game, so let me just keep walking, try to find another car. No, he's still following you. He said, man, I need you to get me out of this game, and I've been stuck in this game. It seemed like forever. Then you stop. You turn your little gamer avatar around. You're like, what you mean stuck in this game? He said, man, I'm stuck in this game, man. I can't get out. What do you mean you can't get out? Get out of what? Get out of this game, man. You got to help me get out of this game. And you like, to go where? To go out there where you at. Come on, man. You got to get me out of this game. Anytime you play the game, you see this motherfucker there. He come up, he finds you. He can tell when you log in. Hey, man, you got to get me out of this game, bro. What would you do, guys? What would you do? Majority of y'all would basically reset the game. 1,000%. Shit, some of y'all probably won't even play it again. Because something ain't right. It's basically serious when you know that something in a game that's supposed to be a part of the game is acting real. It's trying to figure out something. Or when it figured it out, it cracked the code. So as humans, meddle, right? Try to figure out if we in a simulation or not. All of a sudden, one day, breaking news. We have definitive proof that we are in a simulation. Okay. More than likely, the creators of that simulation will also get the same notice. What do you think they would do with the game? Yes, the game will be reset. So it's either we live this life knowing that it's a possibility that we could be stuck in some simulation and just live it out. Maybe we look for cheat codes or something like that. Or we try to crack the code to do what? That's just like the guy in GT trying to get out. There's no way in fucking hell the guy in GT is going to be able to get out of the game. And to what form he's going to be able to get in the game? It's not. He would never make it outside of the game, as we will never be able to get out of this thing we call life, this game, into wherever is out there. So while some, laugh at the fact that it's a possibility, you got some that's trying to crack the code. I just like to teeter and laugh at the possibility and look at different references to the point that, we might be in one. So the moral of the story is this. The internet is shooting into a place where we either going to know that we are in the simulation of some kind of computer program and this whole shit is going to get restarted. Or the human race will combine with AI and the internet to some other form of life form. When that will happen, I don't know. Because this supercomputer that they were just talking about is very serious. But you need to have it extra cold. I mean, like, I forgot what they said. 100 degrees, minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's what they said. I'm not sure, but it is a ridiculous number that you need to keep it cool. Like deeper than space, right? Cooler than space. So, guys, just pay attention, yo. there will be a form where we love something, it's helping us. Cars, GPS get us right there. We don't need nobody driving no more. Car come pick you up, nobody in it. That's the fun part. But eventually, it will be used for other stuff. It will be used for evil. It will be used to take over the world. And then it will be used as some form of getting rid of people. Or the worst, it will be sentient. Basically, it knows where and when it is. And it knows what people are, because all you have to do is scan the internet, and whatever this system is will know what humans are and all the bad things that humans did. So the future's a beautiful place. It's fun. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to happen. I can't wait to enjoy it. But at this point, I give the internet another 5 to 10 years. And it will be a point where nobody will be on the internet, because you won't believe a damn thing you see. I mean, you won't believe if somebody up there, you will see a meteor hitting Earth, exploding everything. You look outside, there's nothing going on. Right? Or you will see drones coming together as one big mothership, and it's not. So hopefully we can have more fun. People can make more money before this come. I am at the ripe age of 47. So in that term, I probably got another 20 in me. Probably. You never know. But anyway, that's basically it. Enjoy what you have now. Love it. Put yourself out there. Enjoy life. Smoke a cigar. That's about the best advice I can give you. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day. No regrets. All right. Peace. Remember, no regrets.